today I'm just going to show you a very quick and easy tutorial of like a kind of no makeup kind of look. This is what I usually wear on like Sundays or in the weekend when I'm not really doing anything and I just want to kind of get out and just wear something to cover up my skin a little bit, just make me look a little bit more refreshed. So I'm going to try to keep it as minimal as possible, but of course if you are like me, you're used to makeup, you do want to cover up quite a lot just to make yourself look a little bit flawless, but I'm going to try to keep it dewy and fresh, and that's kind of the point of the video today. I'm going to be trying some new products in this video today. The first one is actually one I'm really excited about. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is a kind of mist that you spray on your face before you do your makeup, and it kind of keeps your makeup on all day, and it's like supposed to hydrate you all throughout the day. We'll see about that, but my face has been feeling a little bit dry, so I am gonna spray this on and see what it feels like. I'm scared. I don't like spraying things on my face. Gets in your eyes, gets everywhere, not fun, but I'm gonna do it. So it smells really good. Smells really good. I'm trying a new product as well. This is the L'Oreal new Magique Cushion Foundation. I've heard a lot of stuff about this. I usually don't gravitate towards these kind of foundations because it is a dewy, glowy foundation, and I like my face quite matte and full coverage. But we'll see what type of coverage this provides. It has a little bit of a sponge here. I got my color in golden beige. That's usually what I get in L'Oreal, so I'm just guessing that it would match my face anyways. I'm going to first try and apply it with my F80, and I'm just going to dip it right in there. I don't know if that's good, but I'm just going to do it. So I'm just going to first go in with my F80, and then I'm going to kind of further blend it out with my Beauty Blender. Oh, it feels super lightweight. And it covers quite well. I'm actually surprised because I was expecting this to be light coverage, kind of like an everyday foundation. But this is, yeah, it is an everyday foundation. It definitely isn't too heavy, but it definitely has a lot more coverage than I thought. I'm hoping you guys can see this. Get the hair out of the way. And it's nice because it feels really cooling on the face. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like it would have. It covers really well. Obviously, you can see my skin through it. I have a lot of blemishes, so I wasn't expecting it to cover my blemishes, but it covered way more than I actually expected, which I'm very happy about. And the color is pretty good. So I'm really pleasantly surprised by this. The reason I'm using this foundation is because when I'm just lying around and I don't want to wear too much makeup, I tried to go for a more lightweight foundation, obviously. In this case, you could also wear a BB cream. That would work as well. Or like a tinted moisturizer. It just depends what you guys feel most comfortable in. But if you're like me and you like coverage on a daily basis, then just a little bit of a lighter coverage foundation would work. But I'm going to go in with a little bit more in my Beauty Blender and just on top of that and just all over my face. And this is just to make sure that there's no patchiness, because if we're doing a no makeup look, we want to make sure we don't look like we're wearing foundation. This will be different from everyone. I'm gonna obviously wear a little bit of highlighter and stuff like that, and that's obviously not natural. We don't have a natural highlight on our face, but I did want to just show you guys what I usually wear when I don't want to wear too much foundation or too much makeup in general. I'm gonna go right into concealer. I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite concealers. I'm gonna use the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and then just a tiny bit of the NYX HD Concealer. I just want to make sure that I remove these dark circles I got, because all of a sudden I'm getting dark circles. I'm stressed out, man. I'm stressed out. So what I'm going to do is, obviously I don't want to keep it too heavy, so I'm just going to take this Maybelline one just right under my eyes like so, and I'm going to apply it on my eyelid just to make sure we're hiding all the veins, because we do kind of want to look a little bit flawless. Then I'm going to go in with my NYX concealer, do about 2 dots like that. I'm going to go around my nose because I do get quite dark there. And then just maybe a tiny bit on the bridge of my nose. That's it. I'm going to blend that out with the Beauty Blender just because it's the best way to make your face look blended and seamlessly blended, like you have nothing on there. So I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender for that. For powder, I would recommend a loose powder. I'm just going to use my Studio Fix powder just because I love this so much. And I kind of want all of this to blend together into one color just because when don't want to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, I don't want this to be too highlighted. So I'll just use the same powder that I use for all over my face, also under my eyes. And I take a big fluffy brush because that will distribute a lot less powder. My blemish does not want to be covered. That's fine. It's Sunday. Nobody's gonna care. Next, I'm gonna do my eyebrows. I'm trying out a new product today also for my eyebrows. This is the Brow Wiz. I got it in an actually different color than I've gotten any of my Anastasia Beverly Hills eyebrow products. This is in soft brown. I don't know, I was just not feeling the taupe anymore because I felt like it was way too ashy and it just looked like kind of muddy on my face and I didn't like that. So I'm gonna see how this one works. I really like the spoolie on the Brow Wiz. So let's see how the soft brown works on our eye. So I really like doing my eyebrows even when I'm not doing a lot with my face. For my eyes, I'm going to start by just taking a little bit of my Essence Big Bright Eyes. I know this is not very natural, but it's just a great way to keep yourself looking nice and awake. Like so. Then for my eyelids, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Kiko Radiant Touch Creamy Stick Highlighter. I'm going to be using this also for my cheekbones, but I'm going to just take a little bit of that and apply it on my eyelid just to give a little bit of a sheen. I'm going to take the same one and I'm going to start applying it a little bit on my face. This is a really nice stick highlighter, and I think when on a daily basis when you don't want to look like you're wearing a lot of makeup, I think cream products are the best thing to go for because they blend really nicely into the skin. For my eyes, all I'm going to do is I'm going to take the soft brown liner that we use for our eyebrows, and I'm gonna just gently line my eyes here. Then all I'm gonna do is just curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm just gonna use my favorite mascara from L'Oreal, the Telescopic False Lash Mascara. Like so. For my bronzer, I'm gonna use the Essence Sun Club Bronzer in Brunette. It's just a darker kind of bronzer. I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. This is just a stippling brush from Real Techniques. And I'm going to take this powder and just apply a little bit on my cheeks just to bronze up my face a little bit. And this is quite a nice, not so visible bronzer, which I like for these type of days when I don't want to wear too much makeup. It really blends into the skin well and it's really affordable, which I like. For blusher, I'm going to use a blush that I really love, which is from H&M. This is the Sunny Peach Pure Velvet Cream Blusher. It is actually, yes, a cream blusher, but it's really nice to use on these days when you don't want to wear too much makeup because you can kind of blend it out with your fingers. So what I do is I just apply it on the apples of my cheeks to get some color in. And I'm just kind of working that around the cheek area. Same thing on the other cheek. And this blends in really nicely as well, which I like. And these are super affordable, so I do recommend those. And before we finish everything, I do like to go in with the Beauty Blender again, just to make sure that I have blended everything out. And then last but not least, I'm going to apply some lip product. This is a lip gloss from Matte called Cheek Supremacy. And I like to wear lip gloss on these type of days because I just like to not wear any lipstick, and this is really easy to apply on the go as well. So I'm going to apply a little bit of this on my lips. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys like this video, and if you want to see more natural, more natural tutorials, let me know. I'll be happy to make some. I hope you guys like it. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!